20 seconds or so from that. I didn't want to miss any of the second half of what's been a very enjoyable contest so far. Widnes 18, Bradford 14. Andrew Henderson watching this one with me. Who would have been the happier coach at half-time, Hender?
Probably going to say John Keir, I think. Just in terms of, you know, they had to absorb a bit of pressure early door. They didn't have a great start of the game, did they? You know, let's be honest, they weren't quite at the races. It took them a little while to get going, but the fact that they've managed to stay in the fight, compete hard, get themselves back into it. They'll be disappointed with that goal line try just before half-time, but to be 4 points behind, and I think Widnes, Kieran Patel will be a little bit disappointed that they didn't kind of kick on from that great start where they, oh no,
Knock on his own line.
Oh, that's criminal from Pickersgill. He's had a solid game today so far, and that's really disappointing for the young fullback. You see it here on the replay.
Well, he had Gelling herring at him.
He did, but he still had plenty of time to deal with this. He's just,
Bobbled off his knee, I think.
He's just one of those, you get those errors now and again. It's a tough one to take, an unforced error like that, especially at the start of the second half, especially when they've come off a real positive chat at half-time about how they've got themselves back into the game and how they've caused Widnes problems, and they get those opportunities again. I'm sure they can post more problems, and then that happens, and you're defending your own goal line early doors. So big opportunity, great opportunity now for the Vikings, George.
Right at the start of the second half for Widnes to extend their advantage. They're going to set up right in front of the post. That was Chaplow with a drive. It's good scrambling defence though from Bradford this time.
Good read there on that left edge defence. Ross Oakes killing the play, saw it was coming. Great work.
Back inside to Gilmore. What can he conjure up? He'll give it to... Oh, Craven just stops.
Yeah, just the line runners just overran the play there, so Craven didn't have the options. He had to come back off the left foot there, George.
Last tackle, they're going to run it. What? So far too hefty kick.
Brad Walker stuck with it on the last there. It's not the man that you want with the football in the last tackle. Brad Walker, the back rower. We saw what happened in the first half when he ended up with it on last play and put a horrible grubber kick in that never really went a metre. And that time he's just put too much on, too much weights there. He's been doing too many leg weights, I reckon, there, George. He almost hoofed that one. It goes into the in goal. And they'll be disappointed that they didn't build some pressure off that first set there. Widnes was a great opportunity, great field position, but Bradford survived. They'll be relieved.
Well, we've got sunshine, black clouds, floodlights, bit of rain, bit of everything in Widnes at the moment. And an 18-14 lead for the Vikings, and Flanagan offloads.
Oh, look out, Johnson's down.
He took a big whack there. I don't know if he wants to check he's all right.
Physio, I'm surprised the physio hasn't come on to check him out.
Well, he was...
What's dead set of being? That's a...
Busted by bust in then, was he?
Well, yeah, but he was almost knocked out there for at least a second. Oh, surprised no one's come on there to assess him there.
He's clearly said he's all right, and we carry on. Last tackle, Bradford with a little dab through.
Good play.
And that's exactly what we saw from Widnes at the start of the first half. Bradford just looking to create some pressure at the start of this second 40.
No, it's a good play there from Matty Wildy. We're just going to have another look at this collision. We'll see it here. Just carry here, Buston carries Johnson from marker, their number 15. Bang. Just cops one, and he's... to be fair, he hasn't gone out cold, but you still think he would have got an assessed there. It was a big collision, wasn't it? It looked... But fair play, he's a tough kid. Perhaps. He's a tough kid. He's played on, he looks all right. Just surprised this day and age, they're always... The physios are straight on assessing you, aren't they, George? But careful. Play on.
9 inch with the drive. Johnson, the dummy half.
Good carry there from Chaplow.
He's had a couple of big ones. Just some news which may interest fans of the Widnes Vikings. Dennis Betts is back in Rugby League. He's the new director of rugby at Newcastle Thunder. We were up in Newcastle a couple of weeks ago, and it's been all changed since then. And Dennis Bents is going to Newcastle. Well taken by Foggin Johnson. What do you make of that, Hendo?
Well, obviously an interesting appointment. They obviously weren't happy with the previous head coach there. I mean, he lasted 2 games in charge this season, Jason Payne, which is, you could argue, is a little bit unfortunate. Clearly there must have been some things going on behind the scenes or something. It was a strange decision that early in the season. But a director of rugby appointment, obviously they feel they need somebody to maybe oversee coaching operations and recruitment and things like that. I'd be interested to see how that role, what the remit, the job description is with that role. Is it a coaching role with other things added to it, or is it more of an overseeing a new coach coming in? I don't, you know, it'd be interested to find out what the makeup of that role is.
Yeah, so for the remainder of the season, the appointment, kick on the last, by the way, for the Bradford Bulls, taken on the full by Jack Owens, who will scamper back up towards halfway. With all due respect to Newcastle, is that quite a coup?
Oh, in terms of them, it's, yeah, they've got a coach there that's had, you know, plenty of coaching experience here in the Super League, and obviously it's, oh wow, the best tackle there, that Gar side, get done with some late footwork there from Johnson, and it's the right decision there for a penalty. And
Gelling
tries a quick tap.
They'll
argue that the mark was given. So
just on Dennis Betts, a few more quotes on that. Thunder chairman Mick Hogan says, without doubt, we've secured the services of one of the top British coaches within the sport. Calls him a champion international player and a proven coach. And they say themselves it's a real coup to have Dennis lead. So Dennis Betts back in Super League. His former side here lead 18-14. Fans in good voice. And they might be on for more points here. Hansen attacks the post. Johnson. Back to Craven. And Sam Wild is halted in his tracks. Johnson again waiting. He's already scampered on his own from there. Craven, it's pinched by Evans but put to ground, so there will be 6 more.
Well, they had to do that, Evans there. They were caught short in that short side there. And Sam Wild didn't get put to ground, so there was still left a few Bradford players around that ruck area when he played the ball, and Danny Craven saw the opportunity down this left edge. Nice wide pass to him. He's on 3-man straight away, and they could isolate Reece Evans, who was 2-man. Their 2 runners doubled up on him. Craven tried to find the wide pass to his centre, Chris Dean, but Reece Evans did enough to get in between the centre and the...
Johnson picked it up
the scrum.
From the base of the scrum.
Almost caught him napping.
Set move. Gilmore waits. He's got Wild on his left shoulder. Chaplow is over the line but held up.
Well, there was a real opportunity here. If they'd have showed right and come back to this left here, Dave Foggin Johnson was really tied in off the touchline. There was an opportunity to exploit some space outside. But anyway, they're going right now on this occasion.
Gelling over on the far side. He always looked to get the offload away, does, but Owens was already being hounded, and he's going to end up in touch here.
Oh, it's great defence from the Bulls. Great defence, and look what it means to them as they get around to each other. A bit of touch feel, bit of love from the boys. That'll give them some energy, and that was a great defensive play. And I'll be honest with you, I think they look more vulnerable to this left side. I think whenever Widnes have come down this left side, they've created some real opportunities. I think Bradford have done their homework. They seem to be getting up quick. They're trying to kill the play down a lot on that right edge. They're trying to get up quick on Gelling as well. I think there's more opportunity attacking this left side. Do you agree, George, from what you've seen?
Yeah, it looks that way. See if they decide to work it in that respect in the remaining, half an hour or so. Very, very tight contest. It's 18-14, the home side lead. Bradford with a rare touch of the football in the second half. Minchella's barking some orders. Foggin Johnson, try scorer. Flanagan says, get out of the way. I'm going to run from here. And he does, and he gives it to Pickersgill, and it's all a little bit messy.
Nothing flash this set here, Bradford. They just need to get the end of set and get a good kick and a good kick chase.
Oh, Flanagan was appealing for a swinging arm there in the tackle. The referee wanted nothing to do with that. They're going to kick on the 4th, but it's not a great kick, that. Try scorer Keegan Brand anticipates and drives back.